Good morning everyone. Welcome to my YouTube channel Leaf Classes. I am Anjali. I hope class 10th ICSE children have started working on section A strategy of computer applications paper after watching the previous video. Now in this video we will be discussing the strategy of section B, how to prepare section B for computer applications paper. In section B, you have to attempt 4 questions and each question carries 15 marks. So 15 into 4 is 60 marks. This 15 marks question you have to write the program as well as variable description. Now if we see the time management, each question you should be able to do between 15 to 20 minutes along with variable description table. This entire thing, program and variable description, you should be able to do one program on an average between 15 to 20 minutes. Like in previous video I told you that section A you have to attempt within 30 minutes. So if we take 30 minutes for section A and 15 into 4 is 60 minutes, around 60 minutes for section B. So this makes your 1.5 hour, 90 minutes, and you have paper of 2 hours. So approximately 30 minutes you will get for revision, and that is very important. In case you have not put semicolon anywhere, you have not written the characters in capital or in small case as it is required. So revision of each and every question is must. Plus you should have the time to check whether you have attempted all the questions or not. In this video I will give you all the topics on which the questions are asked, and for each topic which type of questions are asked in the board exam. And after discussing all the topics, I will tell you how to prepare and what should be your strategy for practicing of programming for section B question. So let's start. First is user defined function. Always one question is there from this topic, and in this you can get the question for function overloading, and maybe in function overloading you have to write the main function or you don't have to write, right? And the second type of programs are user defined function with main function. That means it is not function overloading, but you have to write one or two user defined functions where you have to write the main function. And the third category for this topic is again writing user defined function program only without main function. So children, here always keep in mind that if main function is not asked in user defined function programs, there is no need to write, right? The next topic from which the questions are asked is arrays. Now in this we have linear search technique, bubble sort technique, and some basic input and calculations using array elements. So how to suppose even numbers you have to print from the given list of arrays, or odd numbers, or sum of even numbers, sum of odd numbers, some basic calculations can be asked. So these you have to prepare properly along with variable description table for each program. The next category is class as user defined type, or class as the basis of all computation. In this we have the programs using constructor. Children, again in constructor you may get the program using default constructor or parameterized constructor. And in these type of programs again we have two categories, with main and without main. For this also, if main function is not asked in the question, it is not mentioned in the question, there is no need to write, but sometimes it is always there that write the main function to call the functions of the class. Then you have to give main. So always go through the question carefully what is asked, and utilize your reading time. When you get 15 minutes reading time, utilize that time to read and to make up your mind which all questions you have to do, and accordingly you have to plan. The next category is of pattern based program, where you have to do the programs using nested for loop. Nested while and nested do while is not there in your syllabus, and from this topic you can get the patterns of rectangular format, triangular format. In triangular you have only right angled triangles only in the syllabus, you can get the series based programs, and in series based only normally one variable based series are only asked. So this is also very scoring, and this already you have done in class 9th. So prepare it well. This will be just a revision this time because already you have done this in class 9th. The next category is of number programs like palindrome number, Neven number, Harshad number. Different types of numbers are there. Children, you don't have to learn the definition of these numbers. Always the definition is given in the question, and you need to practice these type of questions a lot. In this, the digit extraction is very important, and once you have extracted the digit, then what calculation is asked and then what comparison is there, for that you have to practice a lot. And we have already so many number programs, you can check the playlist. So many number programs are there, and rest will be also uploaded very soon. So please practice these type of programs. Now in number programs, this can be combined with user defined function. So you can have one program of user defined function in which the number program can be asked. Like write a program to input a number and check whether it is a prime number or not using a function prime. So you should be knowing how to write the program for prime number and how to write the program for user defined functions. So normally number programs are connected, are asked with user defined functions. Children, just give it a little practice. The next category is of menu driven programs where you have to use switch case. Sometimes it is asked in the program, write a menu driven program using switch case. Sometimes it is not asked, then it is your wish, you can do that with if also, if else, or you can use switches. But I always recommend you that whenever you are doing menu driven programs, do it using switch case. It is more neat, more clear, and it will be very convenient for you to use switch case. So if in the question it is asked, write a program using switch case or menu driven program, interactive programs, or the program depends on user's choice. That means you will be entering the choice, and depending upon that a group of statements will be executed. So always one program is there from this category also. The next category of programs is from character functions and library classes. Children, you know that for 2021 exam, string functions program will not be asked. So there are more chances of a program from this topic. These character functions and all library classes functions you have to prepare properly. That will help you in doing section A questions as well. I have given you 7 main topics for the programming practice, and I will tell you 7 weeks strategy for practice of these programs. Before telling you about 7 week strategy, I just want to tell you that if you haven't done the programming very good in class 9th, just give 7 days for programming practice. Just start from the beginning, 7 days, 1 hour each for programs of class 9th. Already you have done that, and it will be quite easy for you to do the revision if you haven't done that well. If you have done that, then we come to 7 week strategy. So it is you to decide that you directly want to go for the 7 week strategy, or first you want to give a revision of 7 days for class 9th programming. Now 7 weeks, Monday to Saturday. Monday to Saturday, every day you will be doing 30 minutes for each topic. That means the first topic, that is we have taken of user defined function. First week you will be doing user defined function programming practice each day for 30 minutes only. And on Sunday you will be taking the questions from previous year question or from your book, whichever book you are using, whichever book is prescribed by your school, or any book you can take, and you will do at least 2 programs. In the beginning also I told you that around 15 to 20 minutes you have to give for one program. So Monday to Saturday you will be practicing one topic. Whole week only one topic you will be practicing, and on Sunday you will check yourself by doing any previous year question, or you can take the question from your prescribed book, whichever book you are using. Similarly, the second week you will take the second topic Monday to Saturday. Same topic you will be doing for the programming practice, just 30 minutes in a day, and Sunday you will be taking the question from that topic. Then third week, third topic, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, and just in 7 weeks I am 100% sure that if you are going to do it like this, after 7 weeks you will be ready to appear for the exams. But don't forget that you are doing the practice of section A. As I have already informed you the strategy in previous video, those who have not watched that video, please go through that and start preparing section A also. By the time these 7 weeks will be over, I am sure that you will complete your section A also. So after 7 weeks, what you will be doing, every alternate day or twice in a week, sit for 2 hours and attempt one previous year question paper within the stipulated time. That is 2 hours you take for writing and 15 minutes for reading. So 2 papers in a week. So after a month, I am sure that you will be ready with this subject, and we will be doing more practice sessions. So stay tuned, and my best wishes are with you. Keep practicing, keep doing the programs, keep practicing section A questions. God bless you, children.